Hello everybody, there is no God but Allah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. In this video, we will learn how to protect our routes by creating an authentication middleware which allow us to add unauthorized area in our application. Only authorized user will access this area of our application. In this video also, we will create unauthorized API under API/v1/user. This API will collect the user the profile information of current session. So we will start by creating auth.js under middlewares like this. Under middlewares directory, this is our authentication middleware. Now the first step is calling the JSON web token package. After that, calling the secret key which we have used before for hashing the JWT token, and this is the API response. It's a helper function we have already created before for handling the API response in case of success or fail. Okay, now we will export our authentication middleware, and this is the Express application. We will use Express middleware add.use inside request response next other parameter. Okay, first step, we will read the authorization header. After that, we will collect the token from the authorization header. The second or the final step will be verifying and handling the response. Okay, good. So in this step, we will read the authorization header. Yes, let auth header request dot headers of authorization. After that, we will collect the token from this header. Yes, okay. We will handle the response in case of there is no header authorization header, or in case of there is no token in the header. In this case, if there is no token or authorization header sent, okay, we will handle a fail response with code 401. Sorry. Okay, let's check this by calling authentication middleware and the main entry point for our routes. Require and middlewares auth. Okay, good. Now we will call any API. Yes, any API, any endpoint. After calling it, sorry, can't get it. Yes, we need to start the server. Yeah, yes, we aren't both the Express application for our function. Okay, let's try again. As you can see, success false, data is empty array, and this is the error message unauthorized, and this is the status code 401 unauthorized. Good. Now this is in case of there is no authentication authorization header sent, or there is no token in the header. Now we will send authorization header but without token. What will happen? As you can see, you will collect the same error. Okay, if we send any data in the token, this is the final step for us verifying the token. Okay, we will verify token in this step. Authentication, yes, here, yes. First thing, we will decode the token. Here we will decode the token based on the secret key. Okay, good. Now if everything is okay, and if you remember in the previous video, we have already decoded some information as a payload. It's a user information like ID, username. This is the payload. This is after decoding, and we will call the next function to handle any authorized API. In case of there is error or something happen, fail here, okay, we will catch this error and we will return a response, a failed response with unauthorized error message and unauthorized HTTP status code. Okay, let's try. This API not exist, as you can see. Okay, now we have already created our authentication middleware. Yes, this is our authentication middleware. We want to create a user, get profile information API, and it's authorized API. So in routes users.js, we will create a user API which send the current session information. So we will add this get API in user file. Okay, sorry, where is users file? Yes, all of this. We have already called the API response helper function, and this is the user profile API. We can collect the user information under request.user, okay, because we have already both the decoded information, the payload, in the request. We have already defined a variable, it's called user, which hold and contains the decoded data coming from the payload. Okay, now we will collect the code and response in case of success, and send the code response in the response of this API. We need to try this API. nodemon, okay, Control S, API v1 user. So this will be API v1 user, get API. It's unauthorized API, so we will log in by this account Muhammad and the password 1234. Sorry, collect this token, and this is the token. Where is the error? Smell format. Why this error appear? Yes, because we aren't calling this routes in the main entry point of our routes. So this API, it's authorized API. We will call this module after the authentication middleware here. So this is public API login. We will call the public API first, and this is the authentication middleware. So the authorized or the protected APIs will be after the authentication middleware. Require slash user, okay, and we will path express application. Okay, let's try again. As you can see, success true, and this is the profile information: ID 1, first name Muhammad, second name last name Ali, issued at, and the token expires. This is the expire time for the token. We have already make it 1 hour in the previous video. Okay, so in this video we have already learned how to create authentication middleware, how to protect our routes. Don't forget like and subscribe. Also in the incoming video we will learn how to use SonarQube for code quality, and how to write highly scaled code, clean code. We will test our application by using SonarQube. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.